Hello everyone, it's Adam Roxby here again. As you can see, it's a beautiful sunny afternoon here in Harwich, and so I thought I'd take a bit of time out from studying and getting ready for an assessed presentation in a couple of weeks just to talk through a few things that have been playing on my mind recently. So first off, I want to talk about renewable energy, and in particular solar power. Now, not just the solar power that powers my phone through things like these panels, but also the panels that are on these houses over here and also over there behind me. But unfortunately, despite the UK solar industry being a booming industry and companies and individuals increasingly taking up the offer of installing solar panels, the government has been less than supportive. Last year they cut the solar feed-in tariffs, which makes it more financially viable for people to set up these sort of installations and reap the benefits. Friends of the Earth, along with the solar power companies, thought that this was illegal and took the government to court. And, as it happens, they were right. It was illegal. The government, however, decided to take things further and went to the Court of Appeal. They lost that appeal. That was rejected. And there was a hope amongst the industry and campaigners that we would then be able to bolster this thriving industry and secure the jobs and secure the money that was being generated, as well as giving us the economic, environmental sustainability that we obviously all need. However, just last week it turns out that the government are again trying to bludgeon their way through the courts and get this decision overturned. It troubles me because it's a hideous waste of time, and it's also a hideous waste of energy and efficiency when we should be concentrating on developing this vital technology and supporting people who want to embrace it. We are in fact persecuting them and making it more and more difficult. So that's the first point. Next, we go back to an article I wrote a little while ago for my website, in which I talk about a documentary featuring Terry Pratchett, who, as you may or may not know, was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. The documentary in question is called Choosing to Die, in which Sir Terry Pratchett takes a very thoughtful and respectful view into euthanasia, assisted suicide, assisted dying, however you want to call it, and asks the question whether it should be that a change in the law is implemented or a change in the law is called for in order to allow this sort of thing to happen in the UK. Currently, the only place you can go is Switzerland. We see famous cases of people going over there to use their facilities to end their lives. Now, as part of my nursing and as part of my studies, I briefly looked into this, and it has renewed my interest in the debate and has renewed my interest in the question as to whether this is a right thing to pursue. Just in January this year, the Commission for Assisted Dying published a report which said that the current legal status of assisted dying is inadequate and incoherent. So on Twitter there's been a few comments about the article and about the whole issue in general, so I just wanted to highlight that to you and say that if you're interested in it, check it out. There's obviously a link in the show description to the original post, which also features the hour-long documentary, so have a watch, make up your own minds, and then come along and let me know what you think. So following on from that, the Student Nursing Times Award. That's right, who would have thought that this fledgling venture, which isn't even a year old, would be having its own award ceremony? But there you go. So, the lowdown is, the Student Nursing Times is having its own awards ceremony to celebrate the very best of nursing education. So we have 10 categories which you can enter, ranging from Student of the Year in a number of different branches, adult, child, mental health. There are Placement of the Year, Mentor of the Year, Teaching Innovation of the Year. So these are things that you have to enter yourself. So you have to write a statement and send it off by the deadline, which is the 2nd of March. And then our team of highly skilled judges will pick out a winner and we'll announce it. So that's that. For obviously more details, you can visit the website or the details at the bottom of the screen. And also the Nursing Times editor, Jenny Middleton, has written a very good article giving you some of the reasons why you should enter yourself. So that's it for this episode of the Maya Diaries. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget you can comment wherever you like, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.